Hello, friends, old and new. This is Tobias the Tantalus here once again with Tander Saya, and we're just back with more stories of Mara. We will be finishing up Akaji's route. We got pretty far in it last time. Of course,
Yeah, surprisingly close to the end.
I say route like it's Cinderella phenomenon. It's
Well,
it's it's chapter one. They're not parallel; they are sequential. So,
well, in a technical sense, if you're going more visual novel terminology, it is a route. We're just going through Akaji's perspective right now.
right. Although I did, well, that might be better ending commentary. Uh, I keep trying to think of these things just in the moment,
Yeah.
but
Welcome to Streaming Visual Novels 101.
all right. Well, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yep.
Akaji always was one of my favorite characters in Samura in Mara, honestly.
Hmm. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of well, I mean not exactly, but like the way that she's designed kind of reminds me of Brigitte from, or is it Brigitte from Overwatch.
Mm. Yeah, I never actually played a lot of Overwatch.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I haven't played since to 2019, I think.
I I'm like slowly getting into like the more competitive like battle royale kind of kind of things.
Gotcha.
But anyway,
All right. Okay. So yeah, I just had to get my screen readjusted. All right. Aquila, I was looking for you.
me?
Oh,
Uh,
I think we need to share the screen on Discord. The timing on Twitch is
oh,
really
oh,
it's
right.
much.
Yeah, that might help if I let you see what I'm doing as you try to read.
There we go.
Ah.
Um.
Again, it's not a stream without some technical issue.
Yep. At least this one's like the most ordinary one. Oh yeah. Gotta share the other screen to get the timing right. Um. I mean, part of me is kind of like, yeah, but then part of me just really wants to go like, yeah, of course. Weren't you expecting me? Hello, I'm your friend.
Well, I don't know how close I always said it Aquila in my head. I don't think that's right. A,
I
a,
don't know what's right. I have to look at the pronunciation
yeah,
guide for this thing because I mean,
Aquila.
if you Aquila or Aquila, I have to look. I have to look this up. How to pronounce? uh, it's like it's like four, there's like Italian pronunciations, there's Spanish
Yeah.
pronunciations.
It's probably closer to the Spanish, I would imagine.
Hmm.
Because I think again Chibig is based out of Spain. Is it Spain?
Hmm.
Spain or Brazil or like something.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of the sites are saying Aquila or Aquila.
Aquila.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
I have to
if
remember
anybody
where
can correct my
Chibig is based
pronunciation,
out of.
yeah, if anybody could like correct my pronunciation, please feel free. I try my best, but I'm not perfect.
I'm gonna. Yeah, Valencia, Spain. Chibig is based out of Spain.
Okay. I mean, and then a lot of the sources are saying that like the name's Italian. But I mean, Italian and Spanish are Romance languages, so there's
Yeah,
that.
they have a lot of similarities.
Yep. Very similar in the case of Italian and Spanish. So yeah, so first decision of the day.
Yeah,
I feel I feel like saying of why you're supposed to surprise because like the way that like a lot of the descriptions kind of happen between Akaji and Aquila, they seem very close. At least the way this is kind of being portrayed
maybe.
to me.
I mean, Akaji is, the local blacksmith fix-it. Obviously she's known. I don't know how close her and Aquila are personally. I don't feel like I honestly picked up a lot of that in Summer and Mara.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, I think it's because like he was mentioned a bit more heavily in this visual novel that I kind of got the idea that maybe they are a bit closer than that than the game implied.
yeah, I'm not sure, but we'll go with that.
Of course. Why are you so surprised?
Oh, I don't know. And what do you want?
Uh, oh, wait, what were we reaching at? Oh yeah, the plank. That's right.
Yeah. Um,
It's the plank.
I think it's good to mention Koa
Yeah,
because
mention her straight
because
up.
again, Koa is just friends with everybody. That's run around helping everybody.
Yep.
So I think he would want to know.
Yeah. I need your help. It's about Koa. She's missing, and the only lead I've got is a symbol.
That's all?
What do you mean that's all? Yes. What did you expect?
Nothing.
Oh,
It's just odd that someone on this island would come asking an elite for help. I mean, it's fair enough. Elites do get a little bit of a bad rap, so I feel like again, I think they mentioned Aquila seems pretty cool, but there is some prejudice against Elit. I feel like in Mara.
I guess the
So
equivalent would kind of be like, well, trying to translate it to other universes. It's been a while since I've done this series, but kind of like, Solarians or Krogans in Mass Effect, I guess?
yeah, like
Or even, like,
a lot of the Elits
Legion?
you run into are just the capitalist trying to exploit the planet for riches. And anyways, show me that symbol you are talking about.
Napopo drew it. Napopo is...
Yeah, I am familiar with that creature. Huh. This is ironic.
What? I'm wondering why? Like, okay, so clearly he knows what it is.
Yeah. And I don't think we have to ask about Napopo because, again, we she was with Koa with all her adventures. I think there was a particular quest where Napopo was trying to do art and they were interacting with Aquila or Aquila with all that.
Was he in the finale? Remind me, was Aquila in the finale? It's been a long since I've watched it, so I don't remember.
I don't think he was in the finale because he wasn't one of the elites trying to, you know, take over your island.
Okay, I thought not, but like somebody that looked similar to him was trying to. I do remember that.
Well, yeah, it's because it was all the elites, so.
Right. So I'm not surprised. So knowing that now, I'm not surprised that he would probably know what it means.
Yeah.
Anyway, why is it ironic?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just that the elites and creatures like Napopo, well, we have a history. That's all.
Now I want to know what
Yeah,
it is.
now I'm curious. Because I have been very curious about, like, Napopo's, like, history and those creatures.
Like, was there some sort of, like, weird conflict, maybe? Or, like, between their species
well,
or something?
Honestly, Napopo, those creatures seem to be almost like spirits. Like, almost like low-level deities. I don't know. I know it. You have a couple statues of them on your island that you can make offerings to. And there are different statues of different creatures on the different islands that you make offerings to. So, just a mythical creature, I think, is the best way to put it. They
Interesting.
seem to be some. So I have always been curious about that.
Is it kind of like Celebi or Jirachi?
Yeah, something like that. Although maybe not like unique, but like as a species, they are mythical creatures.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Yeah, it feels very much like Pokemon. This lit is getting stranger by the second.
I may have a book with that symbol on the cover. In fact, Koa brought it to me.
Oh.
It was all about myths. In any case, I'll check it again. It won't be for free though.
Oh boy.
I mean, he's still an elite. He's a high-level merchant, so.
Everything has a cost. Oh my god!
I mean, even though I basically just said that, I'm like, that still is a little bit racist.
Yeah, it feels like wrong. I mean, it's obvious it's gonna be another ship craft, but we don't have the. Unfortunately, we did use the purple color on Taka's ship. So how are we gonna do this?
Well, it won't be perfect, but I mean, we'll get something out of it, I'm sure.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I think he in particular might have really liked boat models.
Interesting. So, what do you want?
I've seen your work. Found it quite interesting. I'd like you to make something for me.
Do you want one of my models?
Yes. I would like to acquire one of your models. Come to my mansion once you have it ready. Now, if you don't want to discuss anything else, I'll be off. It's been a pleasure.
You are not like the other elites. Not at all. Well, seems like I have a job. Let's get to it. Looks like word of me making miles is spread. They have to be good if Aquila wants one. Aquila! Dang!
I don't think it matters, honestly.
Yeah. But what will be best for Aquila? I don't know anything about elites. Or him personally. Okay, then why was it mentioned so frequently in, like, the previous sections? That's what I'm wondering. Which model should I make?
A paper boat. Okay, I feel like he might like a yacht.
Yeah, yacht's a pretty good choice.
It's a high-end fancy man boat.
Yep. It's modern, fast, and luxurious. I can't think of anything better for an elite.
Sounds like a yes to me.
Yep, let's do it. Ooh, I got zoomed out. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Aquila is a very curious elite. He has been living here for a while now. Why is that? I thought elites despise everything outside Deva.
I guess that's their home planet, maybe?
I guess? He is not like the rest of them. When the rest of the elites came, they only talked about real estate and things like that. They were quite aggressive, to be honest.
That's one way to put it. They literally tried to exploit and possibly murder a child.
Oh, God. Ferengi! That's the metaphor I was looking for.
Oh,
Ferengi.
yeah.
The rules of acquisition! I was close with the Mass Effect thing, but, like, yeah, Ferengi's a way better metaphor. Or illusion. But he is not like that.
Then you have Aquila, who's basically just Rom.
That's basically it, yeah. He's basically Rom.
I mean, he's a little more charismatic than Rom, but...
Yeah. He is always chilling in his mansion. He never gets into trouble. He's only interested in art. Now that I think about it, it's quite flattering that he asked me to do this. To be honest, the college people haven't been good to Aquila. They had a lot of prejudice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As if it's Mataka, at least. Does he have a family?
I mean...
besides his sister, of course.
Yeah, Regatta was...
Yeah. How does it feel about living here all alone? Alright, it's done. Time to paint. We have red and yellow left. Oh boy.
Well, we already did a red yacht. That was like the first one we did, wasn't it? Or did we make
No,
it
that was
blue?
blue.
He wanted
made it
it
blue.
red. Yeah.
He wanted it red, we made it blue.
Well, between the two, I might actually go with the yellow. I think that might look nice.
Yeah, let's see it. Yellow. It looks cool. Yeah, it's very cheerful. It's such a cool lot.
Okay, I guess that's
Okay, there we go. I'll take this color. All right, now for the final touch. Hmm.
we can look at the decorations.
Yeah, what kind of decoration should we do?
Shells, navy. Oh, what is? Sorry, turn that off.
Hmm.
Traditional. I mean,
Yeah,
if
some of the traditional decorations have looked pretty good.
yeah, I think if he's like classy and artistic, I feel like traditional
Hmm.
would be pretty good. Shells, navy, and pirates don't really strike me as
So,
this.
yeah.
But and
I mean,
also artistic, I feel like there should be some embellishment, not just
hmm,
a straight yacht. So I am leaning to something traditional.
yeah, I like the wave pattern of the traditional ships. I'm trying to look good with this one. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. All right, it's done. Not bad, huh?
Honestly, thinking more about it, I'm like, if we had made it purple, would that seem have coming across as just like clumping him in with the other elites?
Ah,
You,
yeah, that's true.
you
That's really pretty, though. I really like
yeah.
that.
Kind of like how we painted shells instead of navy for Siamese. It
Yeah,
it shows you're thinking about them a little bit more.
yeah. Let's see. This time is going to be the right one. Quilla must know something. I can't keep wandering around.
That's Koa's job.
Must be. Though Akaji definitely needs a vacation. Must be able to discover something else about this.
Wait, is that Napopo's art on the wall?
Where?
Up on in the corner, like on the stairs.
Is it the yellow framed thing?
No,
Or
the big one.
oh, the big one in the top right
Yeah,
corner. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it could be. It could be.
because that was the whole quest with Napopo was doing a bunch of art and trying to sell it to people.
Hmm.
And I forget his reaction. Like obviously it wasn't good art, but I feel like he was very encouraging, like, oh yeah, this
I mean,
there's room
it's
for
still
progress, but
amateurish work, but allowed me to become your first patron, kind of
yeah,
thing.
exactly. I'm gonna have to replay that game. See, remember,
There's a lot of things I
everything.
have to replay too. And about what happened to Koa.
Really? Hmm. Huh. Hi, Akaji. Come inside. Oh, do you have my model?
Yes, here it is. I hope you like it.
Good. Let's check it. Hmm. Yellow.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
Particularly because you managed to give it a really neat tone.
That's a good sign.
I don't know if you know this, but yellow is usually linked to instability and danger.
Uh,
And for good reason. Yellow is, well, a quite unstable color. A bit of red makes it orange, a bit of blue turns it into green, a bit of black makes it all dirty.
Oof.
With white, it becomes radiant. On the other hand, black makes it too extravagant.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm boring you to death, Akaji. I know you're not here for this. I mean, I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued too. I mean, I'm an artist outside of this, so I've never heard of that.
It was just funny. That's all. I appreciate that you did this for me, Akaji.
You're welcome.
So it seemed like he wasn't saying it was bad. He's just surprised that not only that you picked such a tricky color to work with, but that you actually did it well.
That's
So
what it sounded
so
like.
he honestly sounds more impressed than anything else.
Yeah, it felt very roundabout, but that's what it sounded like. Did you discover anything?
Unfortunately, no.
Darn.
Nothing new, at least. The concept of the spiral repeatedly appears in the culture of Mara, but that's also true in many other cultures. It's like the concept of the circle of life. There aren't many documents about creatures like Napopo. They barely interact with creatures that live on the ground. So they're sea creatures then? I guess?
That seems like.
Koa's case is exceptional. They don't try to communicate with us. They're not interested in us. Because they are considered mythical creatures, and a lot of people even doubt their existence. They are mythical creatures.
Hmm.
I did myself before meeting Napopo. Some books make references to the symbol, but none of them say much about it. It's almost like someone was trying to hide everything related to it. Conspiracy!
Conspiracy theory or a secret order.
That's odd. I've never noticed that before. Till now. I'll keep looking into it since I find this so unique, but I can't make any promises.
Yeah, it's alright. Thank you very much for your help, Aquila. I thought this time I would have gotten something. A lead. Anything. I think it'd be better if I just go back to my workshop and take advantage of my time.
No, Kaji's all sad and depressed now.
Aww. And now I'm thinking of that scene from Anastasia where he's all like, send me a sign or a hint. Anything. And then her dog shows
Oh,
up.
great. A dog wants me to go to St. Petersburg.
Okay, I can take a hint. Alright. Back to the workshop.
And she just falls asleep.
Hey, Napopo, how are you feeling? I see. Well, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get help soon. You just rest. I'll be around here trying not to make much noise. If I bother you with my hammering, just let me know, okay? Just shout at me or something. Let's see. What do I still have to do? Ah, right. Lydia's figurehead. Oh, and this chair is still wobbly. All about that chair. Right. I didn't have time to fix it. Got totally distracted. Because the chair is a procrastination method. Even if it is legit. Running around all day is exhausting. I don't know how Koa did it. Because Koa is a kid.
Also, lots of fruit smoothies.
That too.
You know, it's like Skyrim. I run low on energy. I just eat a couple dozen oranges, and you know, like there we go. Good to
Yeah, for
go.
Simon Belmont it was chickens. For Donkey Kong it's bananas. For Koa it's fruit smoothies.
Or whatever you decide to make. I think I just made a lot of like orange juice because it was the simplest recipe. So if I wasn't just eating the oranges straight out.
Or in Arco's case, carrots.
Yeah, exactly.
And the people from this island are not the most cooperative either. Never noticed that before.
I mean, most
I never
people.
did either until now.
Yeah, I mean they were mostly pretty okay with Koa, except the banker and the
Yeah, they just seem like set in their ways from what it feels like.
uh yeah, the banker and the merchants, the ladies at the marketplace, they weren't very nice either.
No. It's like, if you're not here to buy anything, move on, kind of thing. Poor Koa. And I was always sending her around doing random tasks. Anyways, let's start with this chair. All about the chair.
Well, I mean, if you fix the chair, then your next project will go that much simpler. You won't be worrying about the chair the whole time.
Fair enough. But I mean, how stable was it really if you've been working up until this point on that thing?
Well,
That's what I gotta know.
it's like my mom calls the 2 month 5 minute project. You know, you you leave it for months just dealing with it because it would just take 5 minutes. So you always do everything else first because it's more pressing.
At least it's something I can do. I just need to put a wooden peg here and...
Oh, is it missing a leg or just?
What? That was all? Good as new.
I don't even think it was missing a leg. I thought it was just like uneven and wobbly.
I thought it was just loose, like some part of it was loose, but
Yeah.
no, part of it apparently was missing. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
I will. Like I will give Akashi the benefit of the frustration that she's gone through for. Universe knows how long she's probably been dealing with that chair.
Yeah. Or maybe it was loose. Maybe it's a tiny wooden peg, just like crammed in
Yeah.
the corner to make it firmer.
Hmm. It's not wobbly anymore. If everything could be this easy. Look at that. I still have some of that paint Lydio brought before. Maybe I'll get famous with the models in the end. I could open a workshop, and I'm sure NoHo will be able to sell them off easily. That old man knows how to treat tourists and sell stuff to people. You probably say it's a facsimile of a famous artist, and that's why he's selling it so cheap. I wish. And actually, I could do something like that. But then, who would take care of the forge?
Blacksmith's secret dream is just to make boat models.
But she has to run the family business.
Hmm. And I mean, to be fair, she still enjoys her her blacksmith.
Yeah, I think the big thing is like it's just trying to make it feel less like a feels less like an obligation and more like a joy, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you can love your work, but it also you don't want it to be your whole life.
Yeah, and then of course there are hobbies, but like in the era of being urged to monetize, like on the other hand, not everything has to be monetized because sometimes the monetization alone could like take out the joy of the thing that you were doing in the first place.
Yeah, a lot of times when your hobby becomes a job, then that will put like time pressures on things that
Mm-hmm.
and you end up rushing things. You're not as happy with the results.
Yeah.
So
I could. Yeah. Yeah, like I've been thinking about that in particular a lot. Like that's been on the forefront. Hmm.
yeah.
Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. Well, then again, this is a regularly scheduled
Yeah.
programming. What am I talking about? I could always teach Koa. I'm sure she would be good at this.
Could have boat races with Napopo.
Like my parents taught me. That would be nice.
Oh, or is she talking about the
Hmm.
forge?
Yeah, like maybe
Oh,
passing it down to
blacksmith.
her. Yeah.
Like
I've also been
Koa's
watching a
gonna
lot
sit
of
still.
I've also been watching a lot of Forged in Fire, which is basically a blacksmithing competition on the History Channel.
Hmm.
It's so good. It's like forging is just really fascinating.
Yeah. It's a lot more than just pounding metal.
Yeah, you got to know the science behind like the metal you're working with and making sure not to overheat it, quench it at the right time, get the right
Yeah.
profile, etc. It's like so many things to go into it.
Again, that's one of the things I really like about the Wheel of Time series is you're basically inside like a dozen different characters' head throughout the series,
Mm-hmm.
and each one thinks about their own things as they would actually think about them. There's this war going on, and you hear the general talking about his battle plans and moving stuff around. But in particular, there's one character who grew up as a blacksmith, and he'll keep comparing things to blacksmithing and all like the intricate details you have to do for different things.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon Sanderson's just really famous for like world building in general. And contrary to popular belief, like world building is not just like the environment that you're in; it's also the characters themselves and how they interact with it.
Yeah. Uh, to be fair, Wheel of Time in particular, Brandon Sanderson didn't build that world. It's actually
True.
it's Robert Jordan's creations. Uh,
Right.
it was just he just finished those books because Robert Jordan actually passed away before he could finish them.
I mean, the fact that he felt confident enough to pass it on to him to finish it off.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
also Wheel of Time TV series coming November 19th. I am so excited. But
Yeah, Rosamund Pike's in it. I'm excited. Yeah, I like Rosamund Pike. A Little Apprentice.
oh.
Aww.
I mean, if shoot, why am I blanking? Haku. If Haku was Koa's grandma, I think Akaji is the closest thing Koa had to like an actual mom. Maybe like a bigger
Yeah.
sister, even.
Yeah, kind of saw her as an older sister kind of figure. Although, it would mean that she would have to stay here forever.
Such is the life of an adventurer.
Yep. And the models? In the end, they're just trinkets that will gather dust in people's storage rooms. Not necessarily, man. Ah, they're not beautiful enough to be exhibited. They don't look like any souvenirs from Collis.
That's just because they're not an established thing yet. I feel like you could easily make them souvenirs.
Yeah, I mean, it's just started after all.
You know, the come to Collis and the local famous blacksmith who makes boat models leave town with one of the blacksmith boats. It sounds like a thing.
Yeah, like if she gave it like at least maybe like another month, she would easily have a following.
You just got very quiet all of a sudden.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's because my mic came off. That's why.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Anyhow, this paint can't stay here. Now I even get mad when I see it. Don't be a fool, Akaji. Anything is better than working.
Procrastination.
That's why you are doing this. Can I be so... No. Can't think about this now. But it's the truth.
Just going back and forth like Gollum. Or like shoulder angels or something. How can I be so... No, but it's the truth.
Spent the whole day going from one place to another and making models for people. I'm unbelievable.
No, you're human.
I still can't believe that it's one day though. Like,
Yeah.
an average person would take a week maybe, if we're being generous, to get to that level. The fact that she did this in one day is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Wasn't I complaining about this earlier this morning? Complaining about how I can't stop doing the things people ask me to do? And the best part is, I do everything except the one thing I actually have to do. Which is...
Letio's figurehead. Wait.
Yep. Getting out of here. I'll take a boat and go anywhere. Well, thinking about it is nice. I mean, you can fall in love with the idea of doing something, but it's nothing to actually do it. But that's for anything in life, really.
Yeah. Like, I don't. I'm not sure at this point, but it almost sounds like she doesn't actually need to close the forge and do something else. I think she just needs like a week long vacation.
Yeah, she definitely needs a vacation.
She just
I mean, I think it's also just because like she's seen nothing else but the forge. It feels like she's just like, she's seeing it as a binary of like she has to leave it all behind or she has to stay there permanently. But I think there's also a gray middle ground that she could have easily done. It's just like do it for do it for seasons. There's some times where you travel to other places and explore, and then other times you stay
yeah.
you stay and do your thing.
Every month or so, every couple months, just to go with Koa on the
Yeah,
ocean for a week.
exactly. Yeah, it doesn't have to like you don't have to give all that up. And again, that goes for anything in life.
Hmm.
But where would I go? Once I'm there, what would I do?
Well, I feel like
That's the thing.
I feel like
That's
answering one of those questions would lead to the answer of the other one. So,
yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can do whatever you want. But it's your choice.
it's your life, Akaji. Live it to the fullest.
Yes. How would I? No. Enough. I don't want this right now. I want to think about my motto and making it. That's it. Which model should I make? Wait, is she making it for herself or for somebody else?
I
This is
think
the part
she
that I'm
should.
really confused.
I don't know. She doesn't have a purpose for it. She just feels like making a model. It's calming.
Okay. Well, we have a submarine yet. Hmm. If you think about it, the bottom of the sea is probably a very quiet place. That was kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of it's like a mix between a swordfish and an anglerfish.
Yeah. I'm honestly most intrigued by like this big sail on the top.
Yeah.
Like that seems odd for a submarine because it's like it's not like you need to catch wind or anything. It almost seems
Yeah.
like it would be a hindrance.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's not a periscope either, so it's like I kind of wonder like what it's used for exactly. Hmm.
And it's going well, Wasp. We're making boat models.
We're making a boat. Shouldn't fantasize about leaving.
Yeah, you should just do it.
Just do it.
Just get up and leave. Your little submarine in tow.
I should get back to work. Taka is right. They need me here. I can't just go.
I mean, that is another point to consider. But again, if you just took like a holiday once a month or
Yeah, like
something.
nobody would argue with that. I mean, come on. Every artist has got to recharge. All right, it's done.
I think
Which
we
color
just
should I paint this model? Let's see which color is left. It's pretty obvious which one is left.
yeah, I think we just had red left.
Yeah, I just have red left.
Red.
Red. Just dot. Red. Period. Red.
Red. Red.
Red. It's definitely a good color. Everything should be like this. Direct. Either you do things or you don't.
I mean, again, there's a middle ground.
Exactly! There is nothing else. Well, I mean, then again, do or do not, there is no try. I mean, there is that, but I mean, other than that, there are lots of middle grounds, Akaji. And I should be looking for Koa right now. Why something happens to her because of my indecision? I can't allow it. I simply can't.
So yeah, in this case, I would agree. I mean, first you want to try to figure out some clue to where to start looking, but
Yep.
people would perfectly understand if you just closed the forge and went looking for their, universal friend.
Yeah, like they would totally get it. I mean, a person is missing. Yes.
Yes.
You're kind of solid position. Do it. Just do it. That's it. I'm going out there. I'm going to look for her. I don't care if I go alone. I can't. Koa can't wait anymore. I'm going now.
Well, after I paint my boat.
After you paint the boat. All of this from the color red. You had no other colors, man. You only had that red. Alright. Now for the final touch.
A bit of decoration wouldn't hurt. Well, we haven't done Navy or Pirates. Ooh, factions.
I wonder what the power decoration looks like.
Let's find out.
Ooh. That's pretty cool,
That
actually.
submarine's about to kill somebody.
Pirate decoration. All right. It's done. Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Hey!
Oh. Hey, Letio. How's the pirate life treating you?
Really well, as always. The cabin boys are obedient, but I still can't win a single race. I don't know what else I need to do, honestly. Maybe we could take a look at my ship once you're done with the figurehead. Perhaps if I place a couple more sails, or some oars. Yeah, I could use some oars. More oars. Big ones. The biggest oars in all of Mara. And they'll have to row. Okay, yeah, I picked up on that. I'm sure they won't cause trouble about it if I command them to do so. And if they don't do it,
Aha. Are you here to give me another job, or did you want something?
oh, yes. Wait, what's that? You've kept working on the models. I'm glad to see it. I'm sure they're turning out good. Certainly this one looks wonderful.
Yeah, well, this island could use an artist, don't you think?
And suddenly Aquila's ears start burning. Well, I don't know if he's an artist or just like an appreciator of fine art.
It feels like he's an appreciator, like
Yeah.
the way he's collecting things and all that. It's like, did somebody say art? I've been distributing them here and there.
People love artists. Except the arrogant ones. Yeah, that's just exactly what I was thinking. It's like, except for the snooty ones.
Yep. 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 That's basically it.
But you're not like that. You don't instill arrogance. You have to have rich parents to be arrogant, you know?
Not necessarily.
But it helps.
I mean, it's more common, but not necessarily.
I met a lot of pirates who are arrogant. But in the end, they're just afraid I would discover their true nature. Darn arrogant people!
Oh, I love Litio. He is so funny, but he also gets easily distracted. Do you need to take something off your chest?
Woo-hoo. Oh, I mean, what? No. I'm not here because of that. I want to apologize about before.
Oh?
The truth is the color of the model brought back some memories, and, well, sometimes I can't control my temper. I don't know if you've noticed.
You are famous for your temper across the seas of Ku.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you can forgive me. Our, friendship is very important to me.
Aw. As it is to me. To be honest, you're practically the only friend I have on this island. Okay, so I think I mixed up Aquila with Litio. Oh.
The rest haven't been very cooperative, right?
Not really.
Well, it's alright. Here's your best friend Litio to help you. I brought someone that can give us a hand. Come with me. Hey, Akaji. I'm here to volunteer to be part of the exploration team to find Koa.
Exploration team?
The one I just assembled. I'm the captain.
I see.
I mean, it is his boat, so. I've been thinking about what we talked about on the beach. Good adventurer never misses a chance to embark on an epic expedition. And if it's a rescue mission, it's even better.
Aww. Anzo, you. You empathetic nerd. I like him a lot.
He's pretty good.
Rescue? Kawa's missing, so we don't know if she's in danger.
She might be. But whatever the risk, I'm ready.
Good. I'm glad you are here.
Well, hello there, Akaji. We have been waiting for you. What are we doing all this time inside your house? You have to go out once in a while to get some fresh air. Being at home all day is not good, I'm telling you.
Noho? Caleb? What are you two doing here?
You helped us repair Koa's boat. We didn't actually. And now we have a boat at the shipyard with no owner. And I can't afford to have a boat taking up space if the owner isn't paying for it. So we decided to search for Koa.
A good, valid reason as any other, although it's a very roundabout way of doing it. Hey, whatever helps, whatever brings more people, I'll take it.
Again, the Ferengi.
The Ferengi!
Well, I'm not gonna have a boat in the harbor if no one's paying.
Plus, I miss the little girl. Of course, we're gonna find her.
But that's a secondary. I'm not.
That's a secondary thing. Gotta keep a business afloat, you know. Otherwise, it's useless.
But as soon as we find her, you'll leave us alone, all right? too old to do this kind of thing anymore.
Oh, come on. Just want another thing to brag about.
He was dying to come. That's not true.
Ha
I
ha
told
ha
you I was dying because of my cough. My cough. Nothing else. He dragged me here. That's not... He made a great effort considering how small he is.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. I think we found our. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember the promenade bar owner.
Yeah, yeah. I was...
Caleb is definitely Nog. Caleb is hands down Nog. Oh my goodness. Like his voice is literally like right in front of me. Guys, put by Armin Shimmerman. It'll it, it'll come back to
Yeah.
me eventually. Anyway, I see.
This is, covered by his shoulder.
Quark. That's his name.
Quark. Quarks.
Quark. He's basically no home's Quark. All right, guys. I'm glad you came.
Hello, Akaji. Sorry, I ran all this way, and the hills leading up to your place are quite steep, and...
Easy, Brom. Breathe. What's wrong?
It's my uncle. Again, he broke his... commando. He needs you
Broke
to...
the oven again? Like it hasn't even been a day.
It literally hasn't even been a day.
At this point, I think it's user error.
It's been like 6 hours, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
I need you to fix it as soon as possible. The beach bar is packed. I can't believe
Oh
it.
my gosh. Yeah, we just prepared it too. I really can't believe it. I can't believe it.
She's just so done.
It's so done. I am done. I am done with her, honestly. I told your uncle that oven is already too old. It's better that he's bought a new one.
Will you come then?
Oh no.
I mean,
Oh no.
I don't want to just say no, enough is enough, because it's going through Brahm, and he'll take it hard.
Yeah,
He
on the
says
other
to
hand,
listen.
though, it's like falling back into that old habit of trying to help everybody and putting her own needs last to the point where she never gets to them.
Again, it's the binary choice. I wouldn't mind going by later to tell him directly that
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fix your oven.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
we just pass. We could probably just pass by later. I guess so. Yeah, I'll pass by later.
Thank you. Huh? What's this Guido doing? Putting his fingers in the mouth of that fish. Hey, what are you doing? Putting the fingers in the mouth of that fish.
Who? Blue! Did you find what you were looking for?
Almost. There it is.
What's that?
Napopo's pearl.
What?
Napopo's pearl. It doesn't surprise me that she is sick. Without this, she is lost. Isn't that right? Now she will recover.
Oh, nice. That's a relief. And also, the Popos Jadzia. We are lucky that you found it.
It wasn't luck. Thank you for taking care of her.
Well, if it wasn't a big deal. I didn't do much, to be honest. I wish I could have helped more.
Everyone has a role.
I guess you were right.
The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
Hmm.
Make sure she stays near that burrow. She will be fine in a few days. Let her rest. These creatures are fickle. So feed her what she asks for and it'll be like none of this ever happened. Just take care of her every whim as she recovers and it'll be fine.
No wonder, like, the Popo species was considered a deity. I mean, they literally need a lot. Maybe she can help us now with Koa.
Of course. That was it.
What? Letio, what's up?
I just remembered why I came by. Let me introduce you to Regatta.
Good afternoon. Yeah, we already know each other. Letio talks a lot about you. He's really fond of you. And from what I can see here, he has his reasons. Thanks. Letio?
I went to talk to the pirates at the outcrop. I called a meeting. We're gonna help you find Koa. This can't stay as it is. The girl needs us.
Are you serious? But you told me that I shouldn't worry too much, that she would be fine.
And I'm sure she is. But we better make sure.
That's right. Also, finding lost things is my specialty.
Well, Akaji, where should we start looking for her? That is the question we've been trying to figure out this entire time.
This entire time.
Is Aquila gonna pop up with something he found in his book?
He better. Honestly, I have no clue. Does anyone know anything?
I know where she is.
Why did you keep quiet about this, Rob?
Because he's a shy little boy and he's insecure.
No, but like that's something so critical. I mean, he's like this only happened in a series of a day and not like a week or a month or something.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything before?
I was too busy making deliveries.
Okay, yeah, work, you're excused. But other than that,
he didn't want to disappoint his uncle, who can be a little much.
dang it, Taka.
I work under a lot of pressure.
Again, seeing Taka, I don't blame him.
And nobody asked.
Akaji's been doing it all day. Well, where is she?
Last time I saw her, she said something about the Guardians. Maybe they took her with them. Are you saying that?
Koa has been kidnapped?
Oh no! No! What? Oh! like I understand that as a cliffhanger, but just that sentence exactly, just like, yep, I guess so. Find out next week. Uh.
That is a jerkish way to end. Oh my gosh.
You.
So a little before the stream, I kind of think like, is there like a best ending, like kind of like typical visual novels, there's like a better end or what, better end or what else before it gets to the, in order to get like the best ending possible. But I guess not, because I think no matter what we do, it's gonna end like this.
Well, again, this isn't the ending of the visual novel, opposed to
Right.
how some other ones work.
Just the end of the chapter.
So, I mean, I know there are still Steam achievements I haven't gotten for this game.
There's
But
Steam achievements for this?
oh yeah, I mean the majority of them are just getting through the chapters.
Right.
But I got one for fixing Anzo's boat, and I don't know, something about imperfect friendship. I'm not entirely sure what that one was
Mm,
for.
maybe it's for maybe it's for Aquila?
Maybe. Ah,
Uh,
okay. In any case, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'm actually gonna jump back into We Were Here Together with Wasp Stinger. Um, cause I don't know. I forget what we were doing. We left off in the middle. We had just seen a creepy clown playing the organ.
oh yeah.
Try,
That clown is so freaky.
yeah, and I think we were about to attempt making a philosopher's stone. No big deal.
Hope we have plenty of monk's wood and wolfbane.
I don't know. I think he was the one with all the ingredients. I just had the recipe. But in any case, that's probably just going to be like 5-10 minutes. So you can join us
Yeah.
for that if you want. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see ya.